What is up, guys? We are here at Dave & Buster's and we're going to do a little challenge today. I just bought the $45 card, and what we're going to do is we're going to see how many tickets we can rack up in one visit. Yes, I already bought the card. We're going to see how many tickets we can rack up in one visit and then see how much we can get for the card at the end of the trip. So we're pretty much only going to be playing ticketed games, no car racing games, nothing like that. And we're gonna see how much we can get off the $45 card that we got. Let's go. So we're gonna start off with one of my favorite games, Hyper Pitch. Throwing the ball as fast and as accurately down the middle as possible. And we're gonna start here, see what we can rack up. So right off the bat, we needed 4,000. We got it twice. Throwing about 70 miles per hour. And right off the get-go, going to get some very nice tickets amount. And only had to swipe twice. Make that round number 2. This one I messed up on a little bit up here. I needed to hit the 16 times frame in the middle, so I just kind of short-armed this one because what I'm trying to do is make sure the high score does not jump up too high, so then I can continue winning the high score. That is win number 4 and win number 5. We'll go back to Hyper Pitch in a second, but let's try a few attempts on the power drop. Bonus is around 500 right there. And because it's Wednesday, it's only 2.5 credits to play. And with some of the value that is on the game, with 92 tickets, there's the bonus right there, 54. It is not bad value at all if you want to gamble for a few extra higher end tickets for sure. Now each power drop game is different, but for right now I am trying to line that bonus up with that yellow bar in the back. That's usually a good timing mechanism, at least for this one. Others it takes a lot longer. You have to drop it earlier, have to drop it later, but there is a chance of actually timing this game up. And of course it goes right in the 4, right next to the bonus. So sad. Please go in. Please go in. Why are you rolling away? No, you were just there. Why? So I managed to just drop it in the bonus. Then the error sign popped up, so I dropped it perfectly through. It switched through. I timed it up fine. And now we have an error message and the balls have stopped rolling to the top. So that is kind of frustrating. I might call someone over, but at the same time, I'm just gonna move on to the next game because that was very depressing. So we're gonna try a little bit of my favorite combo games right here. We have Break the Plate, and then we also have Down the Clown. Absolutely love these. They're at very reasonable high scores. Can definitely do this by myself, but we'll see how many times I can do it.
Come on and play! Smackdown! All right, lucky shot! Oh, what a shot! Ah, the old up and in! You were lucky!
So we were pretty successful clown-wise, won the jackpot 6 times, racked up 3,000 tickets there. And I'm gonna try one of my other favorite games, Jurassic World. The cart comes down, you gotta push it right to where the blinking dot is right there, in the hopes of winning 500 tickets. It used to be 180, so I'm glad they propped it back up to 500 tickets. That's nice. Took about 8 tries, but we finally got it. So we just did the tailgater's toss, which is pretty much just cornhole. I don't normally play this game that often, but there's a lot of beanbags today. Usually there's not as many, so it's worth the shot to play if there's enough beanbags. If not, it's pretty much an unattainable jackpot in my opinion. I believe I missed a total of only like 2 bags. Everything else I made and got the combos and everything. Remember, the main goal of this is not to get in the hole, but to get 3 bags in any one of the ones that are lit. So as soon as you get one in the same hole, you want to keep going in that same hole until it turns it off. Well, I said I was going to come back to it, but by the time I came back to it, shockingly, at noon on a Wednesday during school, someone came and raised the high score to 5,900. So at this point, I have to hit 3 strikes straight down the middle if I want any extra bonus right now. Now, there's a lot of games I don't normally play, this being one of them, but you have to play the whole entire game to finally get to the super bonus. So it's at level 14, the bonus is 1,000 tickets. Pretty much you're just playing Candy Crush. So that will be the goal. I'm going to try to play this, get the 1,000, even though this is not a game that I normally play. That took way longer than I wanted to, but I did it. So I'm gonna pause the video right now. We're just above 11,000 tickets, and we still have just above 150 credits left. Now, I was planning to do it all in one day, but the whole point of the video is to see how much we can get out of the $45 card. So if I want to see and be able to do that, I'm going to have to wait, come back another day to win a few more $500,000 ticket jackpots. We did pretty well today to be about halfway through the card and at 11,000, but this video is going to be put on pause, maybe come back in a few weeks or so. This could be a month later, but the whole point, how much money can we get on a $45 card? What is the profit value that we can get back on it? So we'll be back in a little bit. Just over 2 months later, which was a very long time for me, time to go back and finish the job. First things first, hyper pitch. So that was a great showing. I beat hyper pitch 15 times. Slowly increasing the jackpot every single time worked out perfectly. And now we're gonna work our way over to Down the Clown. This is also a 500 ticket jackpot, the same as hyper pitch, but I can only probably win this about 2 or 3 times. So in a perfect world with both Down the Clown machines back here, it starts at 500 points. We might be able to win it 3 times, so 3,000 tickets in total for jackpots. We'll be looking at a pretty good set price for a card at the end of the day. Come on over here and play. Today was the day I needed to come back for it. Last time I only played hyper pitch a few times. I really increased the jackpot quickly, and then someone else came over, took over the game, used one of their little cheats with how the laser works, and I wasn't really able to make as many tickets as I wanted to. Today we came back here with about 150 chips. We have nearly doubled, we have doubled our ticket amount today, which I'll show you right here. We went from 1,100 to now 23,000. That is a massive ticket increase. And that is exactly what we need to make profit off this video. Again, you can make profit by going to Dave & Buster's. The only thing is you got to play the jackpot ticket games, and you got to find something you're skilled in enough to continuously win tickets. So we are looking at a decent payout. Hopefully eBay will be generous to us with the Christmas season upcoming when I decide to sell this card. But right now we're doing pretty well. Still got about 50 chips left, and we're gonna try to get to 25,000. That is our goal. We'll make a quick stop at the crane machine. We're gonna try one of these balls right here. My dog absolutely loves them, so we're gonna get Doggo a little treat from being here today. I think the simplest thing that we can do here is we're gonna try to level that green ball. It's sitting in a very nice position. I think we're set up. 10 seconds and drop it. Are you serious? Well, here we go for round 2. Am I actually going to try to go for this ball again? Because he failed me last time? Of course I am. Please grab him. Thank you. Don't shake like a violent man and give me the ball. Yay. And that's how we get a free dog toy right there. I will say, any game that looks like a slot machine at a casino, we gotta try it. Not too bad, not too bad. 58 out of that, I'll take it. I used to get the mystery baseballs all the time, but it turned out to be the amount of tickets that it is for the amount of money I spend, I might as well just buy them on eBay. They're cheaper that way. AirPods Pros, Switches, even have the Xbox and the PS5 now as prizes you can get. Obviously, 220,000 tickets, but it's an option. Let's try the most brain-dead game here at Dave & Buster's. Spin the wheel. Round and round, and there she goes. Where the tickets will stop, nobody knows. Okay, are we ending anytime soon? We want that 1,000. There goes the 1,000. That is pointless now, unless it makes it all the way back around. It's very close, and now it is gone. 200? 90. 90. Off of moving my hand downward. That is pretty cool. Let's wander over to the most rigged game at Dave & Buster's, Whack-A-Win. We tried this with my friends. We have a hysterical video. We tried this game about 20 times. We missed 1,000 by about 1 or 2, about half the times we tried it. And it bounces back down to 30. This is a game of skill, not strength. That is garbage. One of these hippos is a little odd. One of these hippos is not like the other. Which one is it? Yeah. Okay. Day 2 at Dave & Buster's is complete. 25,221 tickets on a $45 card. Now, the toughest challenge is going to be going to eBay, figuring out what we want to sell the card at, and then, after all that, once we sell the card, we have to go through the total payout, what's cost to ship, which hopefully won't be, I can just transfer the number on the back of the card, so that will save me on shipping. And we'll see what our total profit is. Because we're definitely making profit, that's for sure. How much is going to be another story. So back home later in the day, we have just listed the $45 Dave & Buster's card that I bought at $100. That's the listing price, but as you can see, I added in best offers. There's the card. I've added in best offers because I'm willing to let this card go for 85, probably the minimum. If someone offers 90 in the next 2-3 days, I will accept that immediately. I do also have free shipping on the card because a lot of the times people don't want the actual card, and they just want the 9-digit code that's on the back of the card. And if you have the Dave & Buster's app, you can just add the digits onto your app, and you get the 25,000 tickets instantaneously. You don't have to wait for the few days that it takes to ship. So we shall see what happens, hoping to get a good amount of value for it, and then I will go through and dissect every little part of how much either the shipping costs and how much of the fees that eBay also does take away from it. This video has now taken, I think, like 4 months to make, which is way longer than I want to be, but I like the effort I put into it. Card has finally sold, and I will put the selling price and the total earnings right here in a photo where you guys can see it, where a lot of people I feel like don't do that. They're just like, oh, we made profit. No, this is the actual total earnings. I originally had the card at 100. I really wanted to speed up the process and end this video, so I sold it for 85. Normally I will sell it around for 100. That's what I normally sell them for. But as you can see, the total earnings is 72 and something cents, because I can't see it right now and I already forgot what the cents total was, but $72. I do have to ship this card because the person wanted it shipped. That's perfectly fine. It's going to cost like $4 to ship it. That's it. But subtract the $4 from the 72, $68. We spent $45 on the card. So 68 minus 45, it's $23 in profit. Now, it might be saying like, that's not that much. Does not matter. We profited and had fun doing it at Dave & Buster's. That is the whole goal of this video. You can make money by going to Dave & Buster's and playing games. That's the whole entire point of this video. It wasn't to be like, you can retire by going to Dave & Buster's, but you can actually make money by going and having fun at Dave & Buster's. That was the whole point of the video. Anyway, thank you for staying through the process of this whole entire video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the entire process of this. This is my first video where I've done like multiple months of work on videos rather than just doing a one-day vlog. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Should be more content coming out soon. I'm going to try to do more videos like this just to keep making videos because I enjoy it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and God bless.